What's up, guys? This is your buddy Big Money for Eternity, and I am back for episode 2 of Couldn't Make This Up If I Wanted To. And in today's episode, I'm going to share with you a story that happened just last night. And again, as the episode says, couldn't make this up if I wanted to. So last night, laying in bed, and I woke up to turn the TV off because I fell asleep with the TV on again, as I always do every night. And so I get the remote, turn the TV off, and I get ready to settle back down. And just as I settle back down to go back to sleep, one of our dogs, I'm not going to say which one, but one of our dogs decides that she's going to be a smart aleck and stand in front of the box fan that I had turned on last night to cool down the room because it was very hot last night. It was so hot. So she's standing there looking at me like, I'm gonna block all the air and you're not gonna get it. And I'm laying there dying, right? So I take my little tray that I set my laptop on to film my videos, and I give her a little pop in the butt. Not hard, just enough to get her to move, So she moves over to the love seat that we have in the living room. And she looks like she's about to jump down or jump up onto it. And she stands there for a few seconds. And then she gets down. She comes back to the original spot where she stood in front of the fan. And she looks at me like, no. I told you you're not getting any air from the fan, and you're not getting any air. So I take the lap tray again, give her another pop in the butt, not hard, just a light one to get her to move. And she finally moves and gets up on the love seat and settles down and goes to sleep. Well, I know this is going to be kind of backwards, but earlier in the day, I went to we have 7 dogs in our house. I know it sounds like a lot, but we do. I went to let the other dogs in because it was really hot outside. It was just deathly hot. So I brought them in so that they wouldn't get hurt from the heat. So I got them in. Well, she decides, the same dog that I had problems with last night, she decides that she wants to go outside. So I figure, okay, she probably has to go do her business, so I let her out. And she goes out on the ramp. She goes down the ramp out in front of our house, and she goes down and does her business and starts to come back. Well, when she comes back, she lays down on the porch and just lays there, just lays there. So I try to call her to get her to come back in. She doesn't move. And I'm thinking, oh, my mom, if I don't get this dog in here, my mom's going to kick my butt. Because, it was hot outside. It was probably, mid-80s outside. But with the humidity, it was probably feeling like it was like 90-something out there. It was, really nasty. So I bring her, I wait for a few seconds. I open the door again. And I'm like, get in here. And I'm like screaming at her, And she and again, she just lays there. So I'm like, okay, I'm not in the mood. I'm not going to fight. If she wants to stay out there, just let her go. Well, I thought, well, no, better not. And, so, cause I don't want my mom to, get mad at me or anything. So I tried one more time to get her to come in. Well, when I tried this last time, I stick my head out the door and I go, get in here, like that. She looks at me, shows her teeth, and growls at me, and then lays her head down and goes to sleep. So I had no choice but to leave her out there for at least an hour because she wouldn't come in. And then I waited about an hour, watched some videos on YouTube, waited about an hour, and then about an hour later I went back out to see if she would come in. And she finally decides then that she'll come in with the other dogs to get out of the heat. I don't know. Well, first of all, she's a Basset Hound. And, I don't know if you guys have a Basset Hound or if you ever owned one or knows anybody that owns one. But if you don't, let me just tell you that these dogs are the mules of the dog world. In fact, they are so stubborn, they make a mule look cooperative. Okay? That's how stubborn these dogs are. They are the kind of dog that if they don't want to do something, they just don't do it. They just straight up don't do it. So I just left her out there, and she finally came in about an hour later, and then Mom came home and we commenced our evening as usual. So that was that story. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a like. Click the like button down below if you liked it. Also, if you would be so kind, hit the red subscribe button down below. For those of you who have subscribed to my page, welcome aboard. I hope you enjoyed the videos that I have on my channel. If you would like to, feel free to share my videos on social media. You can share them on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you want to share them. I don't care. That's what they're there for. Maybe you can, talk some of your subscribers to jump to my channel if you like what you see here. As always, I thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.